Get my stick Jared Blaze. Hello there, every boyo. Here's a BI, yours truly. Just kinda Ketrah. Before you ask, yes, I am in fact playing Lego Harry Potter, but you might be saying to yourself, well, wait a gosh darn second. Isn't that the Harry Potter music from, like, the EA video games? And to that I say, yes. Yes, it is. Because I would much rather mess with EA than mess with, our dear Lord and Savior of Warner Brothers or anything Harry Potter. As much as I love the original soundtrack, and as much as I wish I could hear the stud sound effects for some godforsaken reason, in Lego Harry Potter, the video game, music and sound effects are one and the same. So, unless I find a mod for it or something, which I didn't think to check, before like 5 minutes before stream, I'm kind of so we're just going ham in, man. I'm sad because I love that stinking stud sound effect, man. That thing is sexy as sin. But anyways, today we're going to be playing some Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. And why are we starting with years 1 through 4 even though I've been playing through this game for a while now? I've been playing it with both my partner. I've been playing it in my own free time. I've gotten way further than this. I just got lazy and didn't want to update my cloud save. So I'm once again playing through this because I've just been addicted to this sucker. I'm pressing A game. What? No? Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm like, why isn't it letting me go? I'm smart! I'm so big and strong! Let's fucking go! Ooh. It was actually kind of good music for this part. Oh no, it's a cat. Oh, here, I'll do the voices. He's like, oh, 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 shit! Oh, you were the cat. Fucking. Oh, 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 and then everyone goes, oh, oh shit, oh, fat and it's like, oh no, a child. Oh, can't forget, sweet little Harry. Oh gosh, it's so cursed, man. It's like, oh. Like how even as a baby, he has the glasses, like not just the scar. The glasses. It's like, oh shit! Oh, but Hogwarts card. Okay. Did you guys, like, growing up, ever, like, hope that you'd get, like, the Hogwarts card, too? Be like, oh my god, I'm 10 now. I get to have the magic, maybe. Just maybe. And then he's all sad. He's like, oh my god! It's the Magic Man! Okay, what's really interesting about this scene, though, is now there's post on Sunday. I always think about that, because, like, in the original movie, it's like, oh, there's no post on Sunday. You know, I'm so cool. They'll never get me. And nowadays, it's like, can't save you now, son. There's post on Sunday, too. Oh, shiz. And then they're just like, we're finally safe. Nope! This big man! And Harry's just like, okay, yeah, I trust this guy. He's alright by me. We're just gonna go to London together. Yeah, it's all cool. totally, you know, not stranger danger in the slightest. And we're here, and we're in the game, and it's really cute because, like, the graphics look amazing, like, all the realistic shiz. Like, that's cool! And then there's just Lego stuff everywhere. It's so cute just seeing how, I don't know, the two worlds collide. I don't know. I've always had such a soft spot for these games. That's right. I'm still baby Harry here. I don't know how to do magic, and Hagrid's like, "Oh, let me get that with my pink stick of magic." Oh. But man, growing up, I never got to play the EA games. Those ones my sisters played, so I watched them play those ones, and those I fucking love. And I want to play them again so badly if I can, find a way to play them, but obviously, you can't find them on Steam, and I used to have the physical copies. And maybe I'll find a way to play them again. I don't know. I'll figure. Can you actually get hurt from that? Huh. I never. But man, I love these games so much. I've just been on such a Harry Potter, like Lego Harry Potter binge lately. It is border unhealthy, man. I'm just like, I wanna play them. I wanna play them. And my partner is just probably sick of it at this point. He's just like, please, Ketchup, can we play something else? I'm like, no, we need more Lego Harry Potter. He's like, but we could play something else. Oh, but I guess, but Lego Harry Potter. And he's like, okay. I know, I still need to finish, like, I still need to catch up with Deltarune. Like, that's how bad my addiction to this game has been. I have not caught up with Deltarune, but to be fair, I am also playing that with my partner right now. Otherwise, I would probably be done with it. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I want that chair. I know I can scramble on it. Hell yeah. I'm the chair master now. Fear me. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Oh man. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to let Harry up here. Get up there, you Harry boy. Okay, but that's what always confused me with Harry too, is that like, you know, he's not really all that hairy. For a boy whose name is Harry, I don't know. Maybe I'm expecting too much, but I feel like if as much as I hate the hairstyle in the fourth movie, which one was it? But as much as I hate the hairstyle in that movie, it sure did feel like Harry was Harry in that movie. Like not character Harry, but just like he just had a shite ton of hair. Like him and Ron, like everyone had just voluminous, very very good locks, in that movie. I must say, and it's really weird because like I feel like in terms of the style, the fourth movie kind of is leaning towards that. Oh, hey, they're young adults now. We can kind of go towards that, you know, not quite Twilight feel. Like, it's still definitely more colorful than that. But I feel like as the movies went on and on, the vibrant colors that you would see, the magic that you'd see in the first, like, two movies, just kind of died. Like, The third movie still had some. I fucking love the third movie. But I don't know, like, and maybe I'm misremembering stuff again. It's been a while since I've watched the movies. I don't know. Maybe they are better than I remember them. Maybe they're worse than I remember them. I am still very mixed when it comes to the, like, Deathly Hallows movies and shiz and stuff like that. Like, I don't hate any of the Harry Potter movies. Don't get me wrong. I still have a soft spot for them. But, like, I don't know. I do, like, there's just something missing to them. I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, in the later on movies, they're just like, heck with the Hogwarts clothes. They're just gonna wear Muggle clothes, which just doesn't fucking make sense. Harry. I have to switch to Harry. Harry, my boy. Save the child up here. I love how he's like, oh, you saved me! Jumps off himself. I'm like, kid, the fuck did you need me for? I'm just Harry. I'm just Harry. Just Harry. A wizard. I'm a what? A wizard, Harry. And a fucking thumping good one. Oh, man. Okay, everyone's always going off on, like, okay, if, in Lord of the Rings, if you could add one F word to it or something, like, where would you put it? Because I believe in PG-13 films, you're allowed, like, one F word, right? And I've always wondered, like, okay, what about for Harry Potter, right? Like, question of the day in stream, right? Where would you put the F word in Harry Potter? I know where mine would be. Like, okay. Actually, now that I think about it, because I was gonna say, now I'm not going to be spoilers for people who haven't seen Harry Potter in a while. This is a Harry Potter stream. You have been warned. If you don't remember shiz or you haven't seen the series, I will get into spoilers. This is your final warning. But anyways, okay, that ending scene, I think it's in the last movie, where, like, Molly Weasley is fighting Bellatrix Lestrange, and she's like, and Bellatrix is, like, smashing up, like, Ginny Weasley and shiz, and she's like, and then Molly Weasley comes and she's like, not my daughter, you bitch! And it's just like, oh, shit! Like, wait, Molly Weasley is weird? So hot shiz. I mean, you think about it though, because, like, she was in the Order of the Phoenix, so it makes sense why, like, she's probably actually a really powerful witch, but, like, I don't know, it's why Molly Weasley is one of my favorite characters in Harry Potter. Like, she is mom through and through. She's had to put up with having all these boys, all these rambunctious boys, and she just wants what's best for them, She's like, you idiots, Fred and George, you're not gonna make it just doing pranks. You gotta, I don't know, she's like, you gotta be like Percy, but, you gotta, I don't know, like, she contradicts herself sometimes. She's like, you gotta have a good life, but it's just like, but Molly, like, you married when you were young and shiz, and she's like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, that's just such a mom thing. I don't know. Like, it's like, shoot, that's right. I also did stupid stuff as a kid. I don't know. I'm just like, she's just so cute. Like, whenever I think of the word homie, besides, Marge saying, homie, I always think of, like, if there's one character that just fits, like, that homie kind of feel, it is her. It is Molly Weasley through and through. Like, she's got the cute little apron, the ginger hair, the big old house that just stacks on top of itself for what feels like miles and miles. And gosh, she's just so fucking cute, man. Um, I don't. I still say Luna Lovegood is probably my favorite female character in the series, just because, like, I don't know, I relate to her a lot. Like, as many females I feel do. I don't know, like, there's a reason why she's so freaking popular. But she's just so cute, man. Both like book Luna and like actual like the actress who played Luna, and just everything about her character is just so cute. Like, I always think back to this one part in the books, right, where I hope the music's not too loud. But I always think back to this one part in the books, right, where like Harry, Ron, and Hermione, they're at Xenophilius's house, which is Luna's dad, right? And Luna isn't around at this point. She's gone to catch some, I think, like fish or something in the stream, or I don't know. But it's like, you know, the weird kind of fish, because it's the love goods, you know? And, so Harry, Ron, Hermione are looking around the house and stuff. And they see Luna's room, right? And on her wall, right, all across her wall is like these pictures of like her friends at Hogwarts and stuff. And there's like these, I think it's either like ribbons or chains that like that just say like my bestest friends or something. And I'm like, that is so fucking cute, man. Like, I just adore her. She is just the cutest, man. Cause I'm like, cause you're introduced to her as like, oh, there's Looney Lovegood. You know, she's just the awkward girl. Whoop-de-doo, you know? And she's just really shy and awkward, but like, well, I don't even know if she's really shy. She's just kinda awkward. But like, she means well. I don't know. And I guess it always kind of resonated with me as a kid. Like, it's like, oh, you know, like, she's, I don't know, like, without her, a lot of stuff wouldn't, like, you know, if Harry hadn't found out about the Thestrals and shiz like that, you know, like, that was a huge plot point, you know? And I just think she's cool, man. Anyways, that's been my to talk about Little Hook. I mean, I might go off still, but man, she's just, she's so cool. So I would say, honestly, I would say her and Molly Weasley are kind of tied for me for like my favorite female character. Like, don't get me wrong, I still love me some Hermione, fuck. But I don't know. I just love those two so much because I feel like you don't really see characters like Molly Weasley and Luna Lovegood in a lot of media. Like, sure, you see like Mom, you know, but not like Molly Weasley or even like Luna Lovegood, you know, like you see like you know, the quirky girl. But there was something just so charming to her character that even after all these years, I'm just like, I just love. She's just such a dear. Anyways, let's say hello to a boy. A goblin boy. Also, it wasn't until recently, but in the background, there's a fucking robbery going on. I was like, because I've replayed this section so many times, and I'd always focus on Hagrid, and he's like, yeah, put him up. The comms are like, sure. Sure, we'll do that. He's using his stick as like a, oh, we're gonna get you good here, son. They just completely down him. We don't know what happens to him. For all we know, they fucking devour him. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's just dead. We never see him again. He's just gone now. That's what I love about, like, the Lego game. It's just like, there's so many little things I'm like, oh shit. Even after playing this so many times, I'm like, oh, I never noticed that. This is so cute. I want to eventually, like, play some more of the Lego games, so, like, I played the tiniest bit, and even then, I don't know if I actually even got around to playing it, or if I just, but the first time I saw a Lego game, right, it was my dad, he went to these, like, he had a friend or something, and every year or so, they would have, like, this, get-together, right? And so, you know, all the kids and shiz, they would get together and we'd play, and they had, like, you know, like a volleyball, thing, shiz, like a cool backyard. It was a very, like, you know, your stereotypical, like, American kind of, like, get together with the hot dogs and the brats and shiz. And it was very cute. It was very cute, and all the kids would get together. And I remember one year, like, I was really shy. I didn't really know how to talk to the kids and stuff. But it was late at night. It was kind of close to when we were about to leave, right? And I was like, where the heck are all the kids and stuff? You know, it's mainly the adults out, you know, hanging out on the back porch and shiz. And I find this back room that some of the kids are going into, right? And I kind of go in there, and it's dark. Like, really dark. All the lights are off, except for the light on the TV. And I go into this room, and there's all these kids huddled around this giant fucking, like, flat screen TV, which was amazing to me, because, like, I had never really seen a flat screen TV like that. As a kid, besides, like, at the stores and stuff, you know, I still had, like, a fat sucker of a TV, I'm pretty sure, at this point. And lo and behold, to my beholden eyes, I see on the TV a video game. And I don't know which Star Wars game it was. Well, which Lego Star Wars game it was, but it was Lego Star Wars, right? And I'm just amazed by it, because I'm like, oh my god, it's Legos, but it's a fucking video game? You could, and, like, the kids were, like, fighting over, like, oh, I wanna play next! Oh, it's my turn! As kids do, you know? It was cute. But I just remember being enthralled by it for the few seconds, or a few minutes, I should say, that I was in there. And just being like, oh my god, that is so cool. Like, I want to say there's, like, you know, C-3PO, and, like, I wish I could remember what level it was. I just remember the kids kept, like, one of the kids kept falling off. And, like, one of the kids was, like, really frustrated, because he's like, you're messing up the studs, man, or something like that. I don't know. Oh, shoot, let's be Harry or Goblin. Goblin boy. But I don't know. So that was my first experience with, like, a Lego game. and I think it'd be cool to eventually like go back and actually play the Lego game, like the Lego Star Wars. Cause I don't know, I think that's a cool one. Oh, I didn't know you could hit those. Oh shit. I get a little stud. Baby. But yeah. But other than that, the first Lego game that I actually got to play, I want to say it was either this one, technically, and I say technically because, years 1 through 4, right? My dad, went overseas one time and got like a bootleg copy of it for like, you know, he got us a bunch of like bootleg movies and games for like stupid cheap, and this was one of them. And so I played a shiz ton of Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4, but there's a point where you get to the restricted section, and at that scene with the restricted section, that cutscene, the game would just stop, and you couldn't go any further. So I just kept replaying like the first few levels over and over and over and over and over and over again, trying to lock as much as I could, trying to get as many studs as I could, buy as much as I could, but I couldn't ever get further than that. So, oh, my stream just went real weird for a second there. Hope that didn't cause any alarm to you guys. But yeah. So that was technically the first time for me playing through Lego Harry Potter. Or actually, oh man, I forgot. There's also like, I played a lot of I think it's years 5 through 7. And I think I played a shiz ton of that, I want to say on the Wii. Yeah. Yeah, it was the Wii. It would have been the Wii. And I don't know where that falls into the timeline of things, because I know I finished that one. It's why I've been trying to go back and, like, finish this one up, because I'm like, I want to collect all the characters and shiz. Especially because I love the first few years of Harry Potter the most. I'm a sucker for that. I love years, 1 through 3 the most. But I don't know. I'm trying to think. And then I remember with my best friend growing up, right? At his house, we played the frick of like Lego Batman. I think it was like Batman and Robin. And I want to say that was also on the Wii. And it was really confusing to me because it's like, how did they build stuff without the wands? And it's like, oh yeah, they just fucking use their hands. Oh, here, it's so cool. It's like, oh, but what's that? God bless you. Bless you, my child, for you have sneezed. Real quick, before we start the next level, and before I reminisce some more, I'm gonna go grab something to drink. I'm gonna be right the heck back. Don't mind me. minute, babe. One minute, babe. You know, Hogwarts Legacy did have some good music to it. It's no Jeremy Soule. Like, in terms of music composition. Like, dang. Cause fun fact, same guy who did the soundtrack for Skyrim also did the soundtrack for, the early Harry Potter games, which is why the music to them is so fucking fantastic. So, I love those games so much, man. I got myself some cheese. That's so cool. Look at his little Harry. Oh, he's so baby. Oh, look at the twin. Oh, poor she. He's like, oh. Oh man, I wanna play the old like EA Harry Potter games so fucking badly. They were so good. Like the Prisoner of Azkaban game in particular, I remember just falling in love with, like the bean bonus room and shit. Oh, so much. I want to collect beans. Like, that's what Hogwarts Legacy it was missing, right? You can do all this shit. There's all these collectibles, and out of all of them, there's no fucking beans. You can't collect the beans or maybe I didn't get far enough. I don't know. Oh gosh, dang it. I fucking removed free stream or free viewers, and yet they always find a way to sneak in. There's always one. Wait, why you gotta do this to me? What? Yeah. Gonna report. Yeah, you a bot, son. Yeah, you a bot, boy. Is bot, boy. Is there any way I can delete your message? I'm pretty sure I can delete your message, mate. Ah, come on, man. I was getting on a roll. There we go. There we go. There we go. Got some good fucking cheese. I got my cheese. I got my juice. Well, we are on a fucking roll, man. Oh. You know, some days are just fucking good days, man. Like, you ever just looked at a day and you're like, ah, that's a good fucking day right there. Like, you just sit in awe. Like, you're literally in the moment of it and you're like, you know what? That was a good day. And you're just smiling to yourself. The music's playing. The weather's good. It's just the right temp, you know? And I don't know, you're playing a good game, maybe reading a good book. You get what you need to get done. I mean, I still gotta do dishes, but you know, there's not too many. There's not enough for me to have a panic attack over. And like, the laundry will get done this weekend. You know, it's okay. But for now, I get to just enjoy myself. And that's the beauty. That's the beauty of things, you know? Like that is just state of the art freaking just loveliness, you know? And we love that. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Is there anything else I can just go? Oh! There's some more. Oh, I don't think there's much else I can do in here right now without Oh, there's Ron Hogwarts! I got Ron Hogwarts! Oh boy! This is my favorite character! It's a Ron boy. Little boy. My favorite. A little British boy. Man, I always thought, like, gingers, people with... Okay, I always hated how people call them redheads. It's orange. It's fucking orange. Like, that is one of the things that has bothered me the most as a kid. People are like, no, it's red. I'm like, no! Am I colorblind? What is wrong with you people? It's orange! Like, even this color right here. Would you look at Ron's hair, his plastic little mane, and call that red? Tell me. You know, like, it is fucking orange. Now, I get it. Orange doesn't, flow off the tongue as good as redhead. It's like, oh, you got the red head. I get it. Orange head sounds like more of an insult. But let me tell you, it's still stupid, okay? I get it. But, like, don't. At the same time, I don't. And I'm tired. I'm tired of saying that. I don't know. I can't remember the Joker thing he says. Holy shit, is that Bellatrix? Wait. I don't know if you guys see this too. I'm gonna look at it. I know it's just probably like a Joker or something. But I just watched the new Smiling Friends episode, and we saw, like, in the house, yeah, there's a little card where they're playing a board game, and there's a little Joker Bellatrix guy, and I'm like, oh my god, is that fucking Bellatrix? Oh, actually, no, that's the jelly beans container. I'm such a fool. Like, oh, maybe that's just a card deck. Nah, it's just the jelly bellies. Man, I think that's one of the most disappointing things as a kid, is like actually eating one of those jelly beans and it doesn't taste exactly like what it sets out to be. Like, some of them are like, burnt toast, and it's just, yeah, put it in your mouth and you're like, this is a flavor. Like, that's the best I can describe, like, jelly beans, is that most of the time they're just, it's a sensation on my tongue, and it's kind of got a weird texture to it. I don't know, man. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it, but, like, jelly beans are just weird, man. Like, I don't hate all jelly beans. There are some good tasting ones, It's like, a Starburst. Like, I'm a sucker for that pink and red. Yellow's alright, and orange is a sin. But, like, what do it, boy? He's such a sleepy little boy. Look at him go. A little sleepy Gryffindor boy. Let's teach him a lesson. Oh, I just murdered Gryffindor boy. He's dead. Help students in peril for reward. I think I just caused him to be in peril. Is that good? Did I save? Ah! He's got eyebrows again. I shaved him. I don't know if you should be rewarding me for that, son. I think I nearly killed you there, my son. I think I was the bad guy, but sure, I guess I fixed my errors. I saved you in the end. Mate, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to look cool and be like, look at me, my cool one. I could do magical stick. Oh. Ah, that's right. This scene happens where it's like, I'm gonna go nom nom on all the clothes. Because for some reason, kids in this dormitory leave their body parts all around. That's a weird thing about Lego games. It's like, oh, these clothes? No. These are their body parts. That's just a part of them. Like, actually just a part of them. I don't know. It's something I think about sometimes. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, wait, is that, can I get up there actually? Wait. What is that? That's a chandelier. Oh, man. It's kind of cool how they actually modeled that. I feel like you don't normally see that. But they did it. That's cool to me. I appreciate you game developers. I don't remember who made this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. It could be EA again. I could not tell you for the life of me. But whoever made these Lego games, I love you. I want to give you a hug. I hope you're okay. You put a lot of heart and soul into these games. Like, okay, that's the thing about Lego games, is that there's no other game really quite like Lego games. Like, you're just like, oh yeah, it's a Lego game. You collect the studs, you help thieves, you become a true Jedi or a true wizard, you get all that shiz. And it's one of the best collectathons out there. Like, it just feels so good getting everything. And that's the thing about collectathons, is that it's so hard to just make a collectathon, like when you get it to feel right, it's like, oh fuck yeah. Because I know that's one of the complaints with like, okay, the difference between Super Mario Odyssey and Donkey Kong Bonanza, right? It's like, it feels like there's too many moons in Super Mario Odyssey, is like what I hear from a lot of people. It's like, oh, like, sure, they're easy to find, but then it's like, yeah, there's some moons that you'll always just find, and then there's some that you just, I don't know, it's weird, man. You could just kind of go from world to world real easily. Like, it's not that hard. Like, some of them are just in the dirt, there's a little shy spot, and oh man, you have to do a ground pound, there's a moon. There you go. And I kind of get that, it's like, oh, it's just that easy. So then it's like, I could go for this hard to get moon and try and solve its puzzle. Or I could just ground pound at this one part and get this really fucking easy moon, That being said, I do think Super Mario Odyssey it's one of the Mario games I actually enjoy, because I've never been one for like most platformers. There's some that I like. Obviously, I fucking love Kirby, okay? I love Klonoa. But like, I've never been a fan of like, okay, the games themselves. I still love Mario himself. He's a cute little Italian plumber. But like, I have yet to find like a Sonic game that I really enjoy. I did like Super Mario Odyssey. Because I like games where I feel like if I need to stop for a bit, I can. If I need to think around my route, I can. With Sonic and Mario, it's always go, go, go! There's a timer, guys! It's gonna run out! You're gonna fucking die! It's like, oh shit! But the Kirby, it's like, hey, you wanna look at this cute thing? It's a cutie! Isn't it cute? You love this cute thing. Have a fun time. Oh, you can be a UFO? You can fly off of it. It's all good. I don't know. There's a different feel to it. Like, I feel like I can enjoy myself in those games. I can look around the scenery for a bit if I want. I can take in the music. With Mario and Sonic, like, sure, they have great music and shiz, but I feel like I can't really take in the sights sometimes, you know, it's going by too fast. Well, okay, at least for Sonic, it's going by way too fast. Mario, like, I guess there's a bit more leniency. Um, but I don't know, those games are also just kind of harder. And also, like, most of the time, not as visually interesting. Like, in Mario, you got your grass level, you get your, uh, you know, winter level and shiz, and it's like, wow, it sure is snowy here. Um, with Kirby, it's like, oh hey, how about for a winter level, you know, let's make it like Christmas themed, and like, there's a lot of like cute little stuff and like little mittens and stuff, and you could put together a snowman. I'm like, fuck yeah. You know? Like, I love that. Um, I think that's cool. Toto Hermione. Oh, man. But yeah. Oh, I am. I'm tired. I'm tired, but what is new? What is new? What is new? Oh, look at that sleepy boy on the walls. That's a cute thing about this, is that they like all of them. They're all like little Legos. They're all little Legos. Like, that's cute. I don't know. It makes you wonder, like, I wonder who like jits in the art for this game and stuff, you know? Oh no, they're just little sleepy boys on the wall. It's so cute. But yeah, I kind of am a little sad with some Lego games. It's like, oh, not everything is Legos. Like, why isn't this Lego? Why isn't this wall Lego? Like, come on, game designers, get it together. But it's like, I like I get it, but at the same time, it is kind of sad that not everything is Legos. You know, it's like I remember now. I haven't watched like the. I've only seen like some video analysis videos on the Transformers films, right? Um, I believe it's Pointless Hub is his name. Great lad. But he pointed something out of like, yeah, with the early Transformers, like Bay film Transformers, right? Like you saw them like the Transformers, like their little parts and bits. Like it felt like, you know, they were actually transforming from these different motorized parts, you know? You really felt like they came from this car. And then later on movies, it's like, nanomachines, son. And so they just kind of whisk through the air and whoop-de-doo, they're just there, man. Whoosh. No, no. You know, I had a point to this. I had a point to this, and I completely forgot. Man. See, that's okay. I think it's just like a stream thing, right? Where it's like I lose focus on like, oh shoot, what was I even talking about so often? Because like in a regular conversation when you're talking with someone, right? It's like it's a back and forth. And they're talking about something and you're talking about something. And it's okay. You know, and like they kind of remind you, oh hey, this is the conversation we're talking about. It's like, oh yeah, yeah. But because I'm just like talking, you know, forgive me, but usually to a wall, basically, you know. Um, I don't know, sometimes I'm like, I'm just rattling off stuff, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Wall, what was I talking about? Yeah, that's... I don't know, that's... Like, I think that's my one thing of, like, why I'm kind of a little bit envious about like bigger streamers. It's that, I mean, sure, yeah, you get a lot more people watching you, sure, but it's a lot easier to follow on with the topic at hand, you know? Like, to have a conversation, because there's a lot more people in the stream and stuff. And I'm like, man, that's so nice. I can keep up with the topic at hand. Ugh. Please, baby. Like, that is what I work towards every time I stream. I'm like, oh, the more I stream, the more people might talk to me. And then I can keep track of, you know, what's going on a bit easier. Like, that's the dream, man. That is the dream. Look at Ron over here. This silly Samuel. This silly Samuel. He's like, oh no, I almost killed some of my classmates. Oh, whoops. Time to fix it. And I love how you immediately are just Hermione, and she's just like, time to fix this son of a gun. Like, I still don't know how I feel about, like... Actually, no, I do know how I feel. I'm still, like... It's so frustrating to me that, like, it was Hermione and Ron that got together. Like, again, they're still friends and stuff, but, like, there's so many little moments between Hermione and Harry that just make sense. And I'm like that right there is the real, like, Team Jacob, Team Edward thing is, you know, Harry and Ron, like, are you Team Harry? Are you Team Ron? Team Edward, there was literally no like, okay. Oh, speaking of Team Edward and Jacob, I finally watched through the Twilight films for the first time ever recently. Because for Halloween, me and my friends got together and we did a whole, like, vampire movie month, right? And we watched through, like, a bunch of, like, vampire movies from, like, Renfield to, what were some other ones? We watched Renfield, we watched, not Hellboy. I mean, we did watch Hellboy. Well, me and my partner, we watched Hellboy in our own time, but, like... Man, it was... I don't remember his name. I don't know. We watched some vampire films, man. And it was really cool, but some of them were the Twilight films, right? And you know what? I'm gonna say this. Twilight films aren't as bad as I thought they were gonna be. They're not amazing. I want you guys to know this. I don't think they're amazing. But I also don't think they're as bad as, like, I feel like the Twilight movies almost have, like, the same reputation for romance films as, like, The Room does to, like, bad films. Like, so bad they're good films, you know? But, like, I don't... It's not really the romance that I'm there for Twilight for. It's more of, like, the other things that are kind of interesting to me. Like, the whole battle scene at the end of, like, the last movie, that was actually kind of, like, the fight choreography and shit that was going on down there, that was kind of cool. Or, like, I don't know, there's just some really weird shiz in Twilight that I'm like, yeah, sure, go out, go and do that. Or there's just some really stupid little things, like, in the first movie, Bella drops an apple, and then Edward, like, picks it up for her, but does, like, the little, like, hand thing that's on, like, the book covers for Twilight. Just get it, guys? It's Twilight. He did the apple thing, guys! It's so silly to me. They are such, like, cute films. Like, cute in the way of, like, oh, you thought you were so cute for that kind of way. Like, you thought you were so clever for doing that. And shit like that. Oh my god. People were not joking about, like, or exaggerating about just how much Jacob takes off his shirt. You know what's really frustrating with Jacob? Is that, like, okay, at first, like, he's not that bad of a character. He's nothing too crazy. But, like, at least in, like, the first couple of movies, he's actually, like, not too shabby. Because, like, okay, I think it's the second film or something, like, you know, Edward's like, we can't be together anymore, Bella. I got to leave. I have to be with my mummy, and she's time to go because we can't be together. We're like Romeo and Juliet. And she's like, but Edward, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be depressed. There's gonna be this really sad montage where I'm just sitting in my room for like months. She's really sad. And Charlie over here is gonna have to put up with me. Also, fucking Charlie is amazing. Like, talk about, like, poor man has to go through so much shiz. For those of you who don't know, Charlie is, Bella's dad. And I feel for this man. Like, he has to put up with her and her stupid night terrors, all this boy drama that's going on, and her mom's just like, oh, honey, oh, I'm here in Florida with my much better man. I'm having a great time. Oh, like, oh, you have a boy that you like? Oh, are you having boy troubles? Oh, baby. And Charlie's just over here just like, I hate my life. I have to deal with this shiz, this stupid girl constantly. Just being sad and depressed and leaving me and for weeks sometimes, just out of nowhere. Like, I feel for him so hard. But, oh yeah, that's right, I have to get this guy. But I don't know. Oh yeah, Jacob, right? So, like, in the second movie, Jacob's there for Bella when, like, you know, Edward's gone. And, like, you know what? That's kind of cool. Like, because Bella's like, I want to do some dangerous stuff. I want to ride, like, a motorcycle and do this shit. It's like, I'm so cool, even though she's not. But, you know, it's like every time she gets, like, a thrill, she sees Edward for some reason. It's really weird. Like, she sees the ghost of Edward past whenever she does something stupid. Which is why she does all this stupid shiz. And it's like, Bella, honey, I think you need therapy. Like, I feel like so many of these romance movies would just be a little bit fixed if they just went to therapy. Or if they just talked to someone, you know? But Bella's just like, no, I'm a loner. Nobody would understand. You know, like, I have all these cool friends at school who want to hang out with me, but they just wouldn't get it. I just want Edward. Like, honey, you suck. No wonder why your friends over the course of the movies are just so sick and tired. So just like, why did we even like this girl in the first place? And I'm like, son, I don't know why you did either. It's fucking Bella, man. Like, God, I hate Bella. Ugh. Like, I think... I don't know, man. It's just... But yeah, Jacob, you know, seems really cool and stuff. He's, like, there for Bella and shiz. And then, halfway through, the second movie, right? Like, Jacob's like, ugh, he gets all angry for some reason, and you're like, what the fuck's going on with him? Wait, why is he being like this? What's going on? You know, like, he didn't really like Edward, you know? And then, like, his hatred for, like, Edward, and, like, his emotions go from, like, it's almost like the man is constantly, like, ripe for his time of the month, you know? Like, he is more hormonal than most people I know before their time of the month. It's so bad. It's so freaking bad. And you're like, it kind of just comes out of nowhere. And the reason for it is because, like, you know, he becomes like a werewolf and stuff. And, like, he could have been the alpha of the pack, but, like, you know, he turned it down because, like, he's so cool or something. You know, because that's cool. I don't know, man. And, like, man, the whole werewolf thing, I'm just like, it's so, it's, like, it's so weird. It's so weird, man. I don't know. Twilight just gets really freaking weird, man. I don't know. I mean, I guess it is Twilight. Like, there are some good things about, like, I think, like, some of the side characters, like Alice, she's kind of cute. Like, she's kind of freaking cute. And, like, it's really interesting, like, in the later on films, hearing the backstories of, some of the vampire lads in Edward's family. It's like, oh, we actually get to learn about you, what happened with you and shiz, and, like, why are you so angry and shiz, I don't know. It's cool. I don't know. But, like, I feel like the world of Twilight is so much more interesting outside of, like, Bella. As so many stories go, I feel like so many writers are like, yeah, I'm gonna write this really interesting world. It's like, oh, yeah? Yeah! I'm gonna do something really interesting. We're gonna have this really cool, like, MMORPG where if you die in the game, you die in real life, but you have to get to level 100 in order to escape and shiz, and, like, all these floors are really unique and shiz, and we're gonna follow the most boring person here. And I was like, okay. Okay. That's it? We're just gonna follow our Kirito boy? And you know what's really funny about Kirito? I don't even think he's the worst, like, protagonist. Like, he's just okay. Like, there's so many more worse isekai protagonists nowadays. It kind of makes Kirito just look just kind of pale in comparison, so to say, you know? Cause, like, there's the weird isekai protagonists with, like, the whole slavery thing. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care how good Rising of Shield Hero supposedly is. It's still weird. She is still a slave, and she is, like, 2 years old. I don't care if her race grows up faster. I don't care about any of that. You know, if they mature faster because she's a beast race. It's still fucking weird, man. Cause, like, I really tried to give Shield Hero a chance, you know? And, cause, like, it's another one of those shows where it's like, a lot of people are like, oh, you gotta watch, it's so good. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I watched a lot more, I didn't get past season 1. I'll say that. But, like, after a while, it's just, like, main protagonist is, like, just clean up after the other guys, and he's like, I'm so much better than you guys. Why are you guys freaking this up? And the other guys are like, they're just, everyone is either so evil that it's borderline just it's so stupid how evil they are. Like, they are either good-ish or they're evil. They're just comically is the word I'm looking for. Comically evil. And it's just, I don't know, man. I really tried. I really freaking tried. I'm not good enough for him. I have to be a Hufflepuff to be with him. Oh, hello, Dumbledore. Professor Dumbledore. Oh, shoot, I think the music went out. Oh no! Oh no, the music went out! We're in a cutscene! Oh, Hermione just get it, guys, because she's a mudblood, so he threw mud on her face. And then Quirrell's like, oh, there's a big drumstick in the dungeon. Oh, you know. Okay, but that scene in the movie where Draco Malfoy starts screaming his head off, I would always pause that as a kid. So I thought it was the funniest thing. But here, real quick, I'm just gonna get some more music. Also, oh, yeah, why the frick are we on Skyrim? Wait. Oh, I get, because Jeremy sold. Still, I want. Man, this is why I'm like, I canceled out of the mix. Please, stop. Is there any way I can stop the YouTube music mix? I don't want that. Okay. There's gotta be a way. Okay. We're just going to. You know what? We're gonna do this one. Gosh, why is there freaking. I can't. Well, you know what? In about an hour or so, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Here we go. Ah, we're back, Eddie. Welcome back, Eddie. Oh no. Please, game. Okay. Oh no. Okay, are we good? Are we good, game? We're a good game? Oh! Missing. And goes a boom. And goes Dynamite. And it's like, ah, shoot. We're too stupid for this, Ron. Gosh dang it. I like how Ron and Harry and everyone else in this game is too stupid for Simon Says. Or, not Simon Says, but like the matching mini game. I always want to say Simon Says for some reason. I'm like, no, it's not Simon Says. It's a whole entire different video. Like, not video. Gosh dang it, I just can't speak, man! Here you go, rat boy. I have a job for you. Go be a rat, rat boy. So, there you go. Get them, rat boy. You gnomes. Are you so good, rat boy? I'll let you get your rat up in through the papers. You know, it's still really weird thinking about scabbers. You know, like, do you ever just sometimes think about the weird things in Harry Potter? And all the little things it implies over the years of like, hey, Scabbers slept with Ron. You know, he slept in his sheets with Ron and shiz. You just sometimes think about that and just are like, that's kind of fucked up. Like, I don't know if even J.K. Rowling, or maybe she did realize just how fricked up that is. And she's like, yeah, they'll make for like a really fricked up storyline. But at the same time, like, J.K. Rowling, that's really fricked up, man. I don't know, I guess, like, I don't know, I guess it adds to his, like, evil character and stuff, but, like, man, the whole thing with Scabbers is just, like, I don't like it. I don't like it. This is weird. This is weird, man. Also, oh, it's because I'm a stone rat. Like, why isn't it letting me just do it? Gnomes. Oh, man. It was kind of sad. The other day, I was talking to a friend of mine, because, we were, we invited one of our friends over, right? Because he lives like 3 hours away or so, and so he was staying at our at our place for the night, because we had a birthday party we were going to the next day, so we were like, oh hey, let's just stay out together and shiz. Also, I hope the music's not too loud. I'm actually gonna turn it down just a bit. Just in case. I haven't heard this music playlist, to be fair. I I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. It's so hard to tell, and then I'll go back and rewatch the stream and I'll be like, man, the music was like nothing. I don't know why I even adjusted it. And it happens every time. And I'm like, well, oh, sorry. Cherry beer pancakes. Oh, what was I even saying, man? Man, I was on a roll, too. Oh, well, Ron, put together this stuff. Put dispenser here. And he's like, oh, I have a light. Thank you. I was blinded in the darkness. Born by... Man, I want to watch, like, those, the freaking, what was it? Isn't it the Dark Knight movies? Like, okay, I saw the one with the Joker. You know, that's classic. But, like, I've never seen the one with Bane in it. And I don't remember, like, which Dark Knight movie it is. Which Christopher Nolan, like, Batman movie it is. I think it's... Isn't it Christopher Nolan? I think it's Christopher Nolan. Yeah. Oh, Blood Paddington! Oh, I'm playing Lego Harry Potter. I'm talking about Batman. Patrick Bateman. Patrick Batman. Wait, what if that was the twist, right? What if Patrick Bateman was like... was Batman? Like, okay, what if it's like... two sides of the same coin, right? Like... Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde style, right? Like, Patrick Bateman is Bruce Wayne, right? And, like, you know, they lead separate lives. Like, they're both, like, ritzy boys, right? But, like, one's, like, you know, the dark, evil, fricked up side of him. And then the other is, like, the cool, like, you know, Batman who's fighting crime. And what if one day, like, Batman gets a call, he's like, oh, there's this psycho going around town, this American psycho. And Batman's like, oh, I'll get to it. And he just looks in the mirror, and it's him. And it's like, oh, shit! It's like it's SpongeBob, where he's like, I'm the... Oh, what was it? Not the Bikini Bottom Strangler, but like, Patrick Batman sounds like a spin-off character. You know, okay, I'd be very surprised if no one's done, like, any fan art yet, you know? Like, someone has to have I mean, cause, like, they're played by the same actor. I don't know. Like... Son, can I have something for you? He's like, oh, yeah, sure. Let me get you greased up. Heck yeah. Did it work? Hello? Are you gonna help me? You gonna help me, son? There you go. I'm a pretty girl now. Look at me. I'm so pretty. The unlockable Wait, but wait, Patrick Bateman, he wasn't Irish, he was American! He was the American Psycho! Oh no! I forgot to do one! Shit! Oh well, I'll have to go back through this level in free mode eventually. Patrick, oh, it's an Irish... You know what? That's fair. Wait, so is Patrick Star, is he also Irish? Wait, what if... Okay, what if, right? There was an American Psycho, like, you know, like SpongeBob episode, right? Where it's... But Patrick is Patrick Bateman, and it turns out his last name is Bateman, right? Because we never... Well, actually, no, we do know Patrick's last name. It's, like, Patrick Starfish, right? But, like, what if, like, it was wrong this entire time? His last name was Patrick Bateman, and he's the Bikini Bottom Psycho. I don't know, man. The things I'm just like, oh yeah, you know what? That would be funny. But would it really? I don't know. Maybe there's a reason they haven't done it yet, or maybe I'm just such a genius, which is why they haven't thought of it yet, you know? You're like, oh shit, why don't we think about that? For 5 minutes? Yeah. Cause I guess it's just a... No, I don't know if it's just an Irish thing, or if it's just people with, like, ginger hair. But, like, I know, because my partner, has a ginger hair, right? And he has, like, his skin he has to be so careful about, because, like, he just gets sunburns really easily, and he's very freckly, and it's the cutest thing to me, because I have to be careful about being in the sun for too long, too, because, I have, I don't know if I still technically have it. Technically, like, at least growing up, I had this thing where I had, what's called solar urticaria, which is where I'm, like, kind of allergic to the sun. It's not as bad as it used to be, but I still have to be careful with being in the sun for too long, because it still does kind of make me dizzy. Like when it's really, really, really freaking hot out or something or other. I don't know. I don't know if it's just like, if it's just solar urticaria, or if that's just a normal thing. You know, I don't know, man. I've never figured it out. And like, or I would always be like, nah, you're fine. Why the... Oh, because I have to be wrong. Do you? What? What is this going? You gotta put the thing on his head. There we go! Just like magic! Oh, arc flash burns? I don't know what that is. But that doesn't sound fun. So I'm gonna assume it's a not fun thing, for sure. But yeah, I think for me, I have like, man, I know we did like that ancestry.com kind of thing, like, or at least one of my family members did, and I want to say there's like maybe some German English blood of mine. Also, is my mouse on screen? Because it shows in my stream that my mouse is on stream, but I don't know if it. Wait, has it just been on stream this entire time? I really hope not. I'm so sorry, you guys, if it has been. Because, like, it shows on my screen that it hasn't been, but I think it is. Oh shit, it has been. I am so sorry. It's terrible. No. So welding emits UV. But more concentrated, so you can get sunburned from it. I did not know that. I mean, it makes sense. But dang. This freaked up. I wish that'd be cool to get into welding though, man. Like, being able to make my own sword and stuff. Like, I remember where I used to live, there was, like, what? I can't say it because, like, well, actually, I think I can, because, yeah, okay, there's this thing called, like, Old World, Wisconsin, right? You know? And it was this place you could go to where, like, it was old school Wisconsin, you know, there's, like, you know, I don't think the people who work there were Amish, or they might have been, I don't know, but, like, they dressed up like old pioneers and shiz and stuff, and, like, there's even, like, a blacksmithery there, you know, and, like, it was really cool, old-fashioned and all that good shiz, and I think you could even take lessons there, but I never did it. I don't know if it was just because my parents were like, nah, or if, I don't know, man. My sleeves pushed down, yeah. That's fair. Like, man, I remember when I was younger, I got really into gardening, right? Like, really into gardening. I loved, like, picking weeds and stuff. Like, and just getting my gloves on, getting all dirty. Like, that was my stress reliever. Like, after a day of, like, schoolwork. So I was like, well, if I play too many video games, my mom's gonna ground me from video games, so I'll just do some gardening, you know? My mom can't get upset at me for gardening. And yes, you'd be surprised, my mom did actually ground me a couple times for gardening, because she'd be like, honey, you need to get your schoolwork done. Stop picking the weeds out there. And I'm like, but it needs to get done. It is technically a chore. So yeah, like, I hope, like, I don't kick myself in the butt, because, like, there was some cool, like, in the college that I went to, there was some, like, cool stuff, like, you could do, there's classes for, like, doing clay and stuff, or pottery, I should say. And I'm planning on going to college in the spring, and I don't know if my new college has that, or if there's any colleges around here that have that for cheap. I don't know, man. I mean, I still like the classes I did take in college. Like, even my history class, I fucking adored, because my history teacher was amazing. But, oh no, I am nervous going back to college, like, for education and stuff. I'm trying to finish my AA in art, and I don't have that many classes left to do. But still, it's expensive. Even with the FAFSAs and all that good shit, it's like, ugh. I'm trying so hard to get through college without, taking out a loan. And so far, I've been successful. But, like, man, it's crazy how much you're going to college next fall too? Oh, it's just wait, what are you going to college for, Bloodberrington? Cause like, there's so much you can go to college for. I swear, every time I talk to like the college people, they're like, "Are you sure you want to go to school for this? Are you sure this is for welding engineering? Engineering, nice. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I think that stuff is really cool. Not for English, obviously. Well, okay, that's the whole point of school, though, is like learning stuff. Maybe you should take an English class, like just the one, just do for funsies, you know. Oh, that's such epic music for the whole disco. I had a very sassy, like, okay, I had 2 different English teachers in my college. One was this old crazy cat lady who I think had like it was in the double digits for cats. I want to say it was like 14 or 16 cats. Like, she was the crazy cat lady with the little like cat handbag. And like she would always arrive to class late. Like all my other classes, if the teacher was late by like 40 minutes, they would just leave like in the first 15 minutes. For that class though, if she was late by 40 minutes, we would stay there because she would come. She would come to class. Why isn't it going? There we go. But like she would always be late, and we're just like, yeah, it's just how it is. Why am I not doing this? Freaking Harry. I'm gonna be Hermione. She seems cool. And then my other teacher was this very, very sassy lad. Like, like you could tell he was trying to, like, keep the classroom, like, engaged. And he was like, does anybody have an answer? No. He's like one of those teachers, But, like, he meant well. Holy shit, that spider just fucking grew. That's creepy, man. But I don't know. I'm excited to go back. I'm nervous. Well, cause like I wanna get my AA. I wanna finally take like the actual college classes. Like, oh hey, you want to go to college for art? Yes. Well, here you have to take like math and shiz and all this stuff first. I'm like, okay. Do I fucking have to? And they're like, yep. It's a requirement. Like, but I'm just here to learn how to draw. It's like, no, you need to learn how to do math. Oh, and you also need like a science lab. And I'm like, but I'm not gonna be assigned. I don't want to do science shiz. Why do I fucking need a lab? And they're like, kinda need a lab, son. I'm just saying. It's kind of important. You gotta learn how to dissect frogs. I'm like, why is this a necessary skill? Why do I need to learn how to dissect frogs in a classroom setting? What if you ever want to draw a dissected frog, eh? Y equals mx plus b. No, it's not! Or maybe it is! And I just don't know it, okay? But like, if I was an artist, like gonna be the artist for like a math notebook, right? Sure, I would understand that, But I'm not gonna do that. And I guess, like, it's fair because, like, art is such a broad field. Maybe there is someone who's going to art to, make, like, the science notebooks and learn how to dissect a frog is important for that, Like, that's fair. but I still say it's stupid. It's still dumb. It's still dumb. Like, not everybody needs to know y equals mb plus squared to the second power of the sun that equals y plus b plus 2x squared to the third power of the sum of 24, you know? Yeah. Like, if you're going into engineering, you're going into engineering, you know? Like, if you want to learn how to draw, like, the blueprints and stuff, that is a whole entire different thing. Like, I don't know. It's frustrating to me, man. It's like, come on, college. Get it together. But, I don't know. I digress. I'm not the person who made the colleges. I don't know who did. But if I could, I'd fuck him up. I'd fuck him up real good. I'd be like, son, why the fuck does it take so much money to make so much money? I'm just saying, seems kinda stupid. If I wanna be a doctor, why does it cost so much to save some lives? Why it cost me so much to try to save my life? I'm just saying, son. It seems kinda stupid. Seems kinda dumb. And they look at me like I'm the weirdo. It's like, you know, back in the day, I heard that college wasn't that much money. And they're like, you know, and they're like, ah, you cutie patootie. I'm like, oh, you know me too well. Girl unlocked. I unlocked the female. Oh man, you should have been there when boy was unlocked. Shiz went crazy. Do you think that's how it happened in, like, the Garden of Eden? God was playing Lego Harry Potter. And then he stumbled across. He's still. For a second. Don't get. It's so stupid. Oh man. I'm too funny, man. I tell you what. That's when you know you've made it. You made it in life. Is when you laugh so hard you make yourself cry. Me when I came as gender fluid. Yeah. Way not to be both. Man, it's really interesting, like, growing up in, like, cause, like, when I was younger, right, I grew up in a very conservative household, right? You know, I didn't know that, like, the most that I would ever see of boys kissing was, like, Looney Tunes when Bugs Bunny did it as a gag. You know, like, I didn't know that that was just a thing. Like, and I still won't ever forget the day that my sisters were like, oh yeah, gay means you're happy, right? So, does that mean you're gay? I'm like, yeah, I'm gay! And they just started laughing their heads off. And I was like, what's the matter? Because, like, even in Christmas songs, you know, it's like, when you're happy and gay. You know, I was just like, you know, I don't know. It was stupid, man. Yeah, my sisters were wee little shites. They're just like, and you know what? Fair enough. You know, like, I don't know. Weird Stupid kids. But that's a thing about older siblings, is that you gotta make your younger siblings look stupid at least once. And I'm trying to think, I'm sure I did some mean stuff to my little sister. I have a little sister, and I'm sure I did some stupid stuff with her, but I, for the life of me, can't remember what I might have done, which makes me feel really bad, because I'm sure I did probably some terrible stuff. And for me, it was just a Tuesday. But for her, it was like a life-changing moment, I don't know, and I think about that a lot, because, you talk to your parents about stuff, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember the day that you didn't let me, I don't know, fucking ride the goat in the farm, and I was so devastated, and I vowed to myself one day that I would learn to ride a goat, and your parents are like, what? I caused this? And you're like, yeah, you didn't realize? And they're like, no, I didn't realize that was a thing. I'm sorry, And some of them, yeah, sure, that's understandable that they don't remember. And then some of the things I'm like, how the heck did you forget that? Um, my mom used to be so against tarot cards and all this shiz, even meditating and yoga. Well, yoga she was a bit okay with, but if there was anything with people going or something like that, the stereotypical kind of anything I don't know, that was Hindu or other religious stuff that wasn't Christian, she'd be like, oh, that's no good. That's no good. And, I guess people do change over time, because, I'll still never forget the day. My mom was, super against, palm reading and stuff and shiz. And I remember I was in this phone call with, I want to say it was, Aura or something. This was before I moved in with her. And I remember my mom was like, oh, yeah, I learned how to do palm reading. Do you want me to read your palms, girls? And I was like, wait. What? 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 That's not my mother. If you told me at one point my mom got replaced with a mimic, I would probably believe you, man. I was like, no, that is not her. That is, no, what? I think my mom, I'm thinking about it, and sometimes I'm like, I think my mom went through a few, she went through several midlife crises, she went through multiple of them, though. And, it's weird. But sometimes it just kind of happens, man. I don't know. The people be kind of weird. And I don't... Yeah, Jesus is a crystal girl. No! Oh, man, it's like that one Game Grumps bit where it's they got the, was it the BJ crystals? The, where the crystals where you gotta, you'll rub it out with the boys. And it's yeah, that's how you power up the crystals, man. You gotta get it on with the fellas. And I'm just I haven't lived with my mom in years, right? And my little sister still does. And sometimes I wonder about my mom. And I wonder how much she's changed since I've been gone. And sometimes that thought scares me. Oh, man. Speaking of which, I'm actually gonna, see my parents in December. I haven't visited their new house yet. And I have seen, because, like, they would sometimes come down to visit, like, Aura, because, you know, little niece and nephew, they got to see the grandkids and stuff. But, like, even still, I haven't seen my parents, like in person. I've done some FaceTimes with them and stuff, but, like, otherwise, I have not seen them in a hot minute in person, and I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, to say the least. But what I'm excited about. I'm excited to see my little sister again. I fucking love her. Now, I know she's really busy, so she doesn't really watch my streams all too often. But hey, if you're watching this stream, girly, I fucking love you, and I miss you, and I want you to come back to me, man. You're the cool. But yeah, no, I love my little sister. She has such spunk to her. Like, I think what worried me the most about, like, leaving my little sister with my parents alone was, I know as a kid, like, it was really hard when Aura left home and went off and got married and shiz. And because I didn't really have any friends growing up. You know, I was the shy kid. I didn't know how to talk to people. All I knew were a bunch of Christian kids who talked about Veggie Tales and went to school and talked about prom and boys that I didn't know the names of. And I don't know. They were normies. There was a bunch of normies. That's all I knew growing up. I didn't know where to find the nerd kids. And it peeved me off, man. So, my little sister, she goes to, like, this really cool art school, right? It's full of, like, all these cool, like, kids who are into theater and art and stuff. And I'm just like, thank God she didn't have to go through what I had to go through. I'm surrounded by a bunch of like, it was really cute. She told me the other day that, like, she actually went to, like, what was it? Like a pride parade with a bunch of her friends. Without my parents' knowledge. And, like, she had such a good time. I'm like, fuck yeah, girl. Have a good time. Like, that is something I would have never done as a kid. Because, like, I was always so paranoid about my parents and stuff. And I'm like, frick yeah. Like, I am so glad she has people who, like, you know, like, are there for her and seem like good kids, too. Like, I've kind of talked to some of them, but usually she's just like, alright, I'm gonna go hang out with my friend now. I'm like, okay, have a good time. But, I don't know. I'm just so proud of her. Like, she knows who she is. And she's going places in the world. Like, she's cool. I'm so excited to see where she'll go. Cause, like, man, she is so good at art too. And, like, oh no, I could sing my praises about her all day. Like, I'm just so freaking impressed. I'm just like, wait, someone in our family could do this much cool shiz? What? Cause, like, I think in one way or another, all my sisters have been artistic. Like, my oldest sister, right? She was into photography for a while, and, like, At least growing up when we were in high school. Well, when she was in high school, I should say. I think she still does some photography. Um, and then my sister Aura, right? She's really into writing. And she did a little bit of drawing. But mainly she's a writer and she's hoping to write her own book someday, which I'm like, that's fucking cool. And from the bits I have read of it, it's really fucking cool. And then there's me who's hoping to, like, I mean, obviously I'm doing what I'm doing right now, and also hoping to, like, write my own story someday and make a visual novel and stuff, and I don't know, do a bunch of cool stuff. And I've been slowly, bit by bit, working at that. Like, guys, I want you to know, I've been, like, I want to make 2 different languages for this sucker. Like, I've been working ham at it, bit by bit. It's rough, because sometimes I'll be like, oh, I got an idea for this. And then I'll just keep working at that for, like, weeks and weeks and weeks. And I'm like, oh, but now I have an idea for this. And I work hard at that. But it's fun. It's fun. It's hard. Like, okay, I've been reading this book on, like, it's by the same person who did the Dothraki language for the Game of Thrones show. And, like, he's done, like, a bunch of, like, fictional languages for a bunch of different, like, TV shows and stuff. Because that's kind of, like, his job. He's, like, one of the go-to guys for, like, making languages and stuff. And it's really interesting, because, like, I think it's, like, the book is called, like, The Art of, like, made up, like, foreign languages or something. I don't know. It's a cool book. And I've been reading that in my spare time, when I'm at work and stuff. And it's really interesting, because, like, there's a whole, like, oddly enough, there's a whole fandom to, like, made-up languages and stuff. And, like, all these little things. And, like, there's a bunch of, like, just random languages people make up just for the heck of it. Just cool shiz like that. It's just really neat. And I don't know. So it's cool seeing that. And, like, so I'm hopeful that, like, I couldn't live up to the people of the past and create a good language too, but trying to figure out how phonetics work and, like, okay, how does this sound work, how does this work into their language? There's puns and stuff, like, what if this word means one thing in this language but means a whole entire different thing in another? And you might be saying to yourself, well, Ketrah, why the fuck are you doing that? Why not just, go with the simple route? That's right, I can't do that yet. And just do English. And to that I say, well, it's because 1, I'm a fucking madman, and 2, I am determined. Because my reasoning for doing this, right, is actually very simple. So, in Klonoa 2, right, I always thought the characters were speaking, like, Japanese, right? But they're speaking this, like, Lunatian, right? And I don't know if there's, like, an actual translation for the language or if it's just, like, scrambled up Japanese, I think in some parts of the game they are speaking Japanese. Like, I want to say for one of the songs in the game they're speaking Japanese. But, like, for the most part, they're just speaking Lunatian, right? And I thought, that's fucking cool. I want to do that. Cause, like, the way the characters sound just sounds so cool to me. And I want to replicate that somehow. Cause like I have yet to find like that same feel. Cause like even in there was Klonoa for the Wii, right? And they got English voice acting for that game. Fun fact, Laura Bailey actually plays one of the characters. She plays Huey Pow in Klonoa for the Wii, which I just thought was freaking crazy, man. That woman plays in everything. It's so weird. But so, and as much as I love Laura Bailey, the English voice acting in that game is horrible. Like, just downright atrocious. I fucking hate it. It's why I kind of refuse to play Klonoa for the Wii, and now more than ever, there's no real point to go back to it, especially with the Fantasy Reverie remake. It's like, well, there you go. But like, I don't know. And you can switch in the options, I think, to go back to like Lunatian, which I'm like, why isn't that just the default? That's the good shiz, man. That's what I'm here for. And so, I don't know if I want my characters in game to like speak also that, or like, I don't know how much is too much, like, because I think it'd be cool to have the option because it might be nice to have the option to go back and forth between the characters speaking English and also speaking like a random foreign language that I made up, because obviously, what about for people who have like, I don't know, who still want to enjoy the story, but, maybe have a difficulty reading, like they have really bad eyesight or something. I don't know. I know it's a visual novel. I just like thinking about, I don't know, I think about like who's gonna be into it and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I think it'd be nice to have both someday. Like, that is the dream right there. But I don't know how much that costs just for voice acting and shiz, and to get good voice acting. I don't even know, like, some of my characters, I know what their voice sounds like in my head. I don't know if I can get that in real life. And I don't know, like, some of the characters, they just keep changing, and I don't know, man. It's so hard. But these things I think about. Because if I don't think about them, then literally nobody else will. Because that's the thing about creating a story. And creating something that's like, I don't know, really, really unique. Is that if I don't do it, nobody else is. So I gotta create this before I die, or else this thing will just never happen in this world. And that's kind of freaking terrifying to think about. It's like, isn't it weird sometimes to think about that there could have been like a million more, like, yeah, I wanna unlock like ghost studs. That thing is too OP and good. But isn't it weird to think about that there's probably been like other people who have made like their own like Lord of the Ring-esque worlds and stuff. All these great novels that will never happen because maybe they passed away before it could ever be published. Maybe they just couldn't get a publisher. Maybe they just never could write it down, And it's scenes I think about. Cause like, it's so hard to put onto paper what you want to make. But I want to make. And so I create. Cause like, I think that's so cool, man. Cause, I don't know. Cause like, look. If J.R.R. Tolkien could create a language, I can too. And I'm gonna do a thumping good job of it. Mark my words. It's gonna be so freaking cool. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm going to do cat ones. I think those are cute. Hell yeah. There we go. And then... Nope. Nah. God, why is my game so laggy? It's usually never like this, but probably with streaming and stuff, it's like... Yeah. And I've just been really inspired lately because I keep seeing like all these Steam indie games come out and people being like, yeah, I worked on this for years and it's finally a thing. Like, even like the humble beginnings of like Concerned Ape with making Stardew Valley and stuff. And now there's like, he freaking brought back the whole like Harvest Moon genre. And now there's like a cozy game, I swear, like a new one every 2-3 months, man. There's just so many. Most of them aren't that good, but every so often there's a good one. Every so often you get a Fields of Mystery amongst like the, I don't know, the crap ones that I'm just like, sure is a cozy game. I can't clean this fucking floor. I'm going. There we go. I know there's a gold brick for this sucker. I know I can get it cleansed. But yeah. But it's also really hard because I'm like, I want to tell people about my story so badly, but at the same time I'm scared because I don't want other people either accidentally or just actually just straight up stealing my story, you know? It's something that is just always kind of on my mind. I think about, I'm like, but if I post that, then what if other people, you know? And I'm not even close to making it. I haven't even started the coding for it or anything. Like, people are gonna be waiting a while for this game, okay? It's just gonna take a hot minute. And like, I feel like once you begin to talk about something, people are gonna be like, oh, that's cool! So when's it coming out? And you're like, oh, duh! Eventually. And I feel for those publishers who are just like, look, we had a release date. I know we said it was gonna come out on this date, but things are kind of rough, buddy. Games are hard. And they are. They really are. There's so much that goes into making them. The art, the characters, the feel of the world, the music. Like, and especially for, because I don't know how much of a team I want, if any, like, because I don't know, I'm pretty stubborn with how I make stuff, and I'm like, no, I want it like this, but also I understand that I suck at coding. I am definitely more so on the artsy side, but even with art, there's stuff that I know I don't know how to do. So, it's just a whole conundrum, man. It's just a lot of things that I'm just like, you have to be such a jack of all trades. Which is why I kind of feel for, like, indie developers and stuff. Like, it's so incredible to me whenever I hear someone be like, yeah, I created this whole game basically by myself. But even still, even with the smallest of games, even like the guy who made Balatro still had to hire someone to make that song. And it's a thumping good one too. I hired some guy, I think like some guy off SoundCloud or something. And that's what they did with Claire Obscure at least. which is crazy to me. But sometimes that's all it takes. And like, I can make music, but I'm not good with like, I don't know how to like professionally make music, you know? I just murdered that plant. Oh, whoops. I took away the leaf. Ugh. Oh, yeah. What time is it? Okay, it's 5:34. We still got time. And then she's like, oh, look at our teacher getting destroyed by this plant. Ah, oh, she's gonna die. It's gonna be hilarious. See this in freaking 3D over here. And then she's like, who? Who? And everyone's like, what? Like, gosh dang it, rat boy. We have to save you again. Yeah. Ain't that just the way? Don't you? Oh shit. Ah, fuck. I fell for it too. Think. How the frick? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, Neville. I'm just trying to hit this plant. Thank you. I'm gonna try and freeze me. Oh, here we go. Come on. Ugh. I think. What else have I been up to recently, man? Besides writing. Oh, so the other day, it was Veterans Day. I didn't realize that because I was like, oh, I could probably stream, it was yesterday now. And then my partner comes up to me and is like, hey, I have off tomorrow. Well, like, he told me this on, Monday, I think it was. Yeah. I was like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, because guess what? I'm like, what? It's Veterans Day. I'm like, oh, shit. I didn't even realize that. And so, we should put the date together. A bunch of cool stuff. We went to, this bookstore. And, I got him a book, and he got me a book. And I forget what book he got. It had something like an octopus on it or something. And then what the fuck? I got a Moomin book. They had a Moomin book at this tiny little bookstore. Like one of those, like, almost like corner shop little bookstores. You know, the tiny mom and pop ones. And I was like, oh my god, it's Moomin. And I love Moomin, man. Every time I read Moomin, I just get the biggest smile on my face. I think it's like Moomin and the Comet or something. I'm trying to remember. God, I'm trying not to hit you, man. I'm sorry. I'm still baby, okay? I'm still learning the art of magic. Should taught it better before one of my friends got mauled by one of your plants. But no, oh, you're just gonna attack me because I'm a little stoop with my magic. Freaking imps. And you're just standing there, you're just like, yeah, go save him yourself, idiot. You're like 12, just do it yourself. I'm like, ma'am? Fucking are stabbing me through my heart with a carrot. I don't know if I want to trust you or not. But ain't that just the way it goes sometimes in life? Sometimes you just get stabbed in the heart through a carrot. And you just kind of have to deal with that as it goes. So it goes. I have to put something in here. I don't remember oh, yeah, you have to do this. Ding, ding. But yeah, if you guys don't know what Moomin is, so I just realized, I'm like, oh yeah, there's probably some people who don't know what the fuck a Moomin is. Think like, it's kind of like Winnie the Pooh in a way, you know? It's another one of those kind of tales where it's just like, it's pretty laid back, they go on some cute adventures, but at the end of the day, things are gonna be okay. But like, I would say Moomin's a bit better than Winnie the Pooh in some ways. Or maybe I just think it is. Cause like, okay, don't get me wrong, I love Winnie the Pooh. I fucking love Winnie the Pooh, okay? But like, there's just something about like, I don't know, you know what? I'd say they're both pretty even, man. They're both just pretty freaking good. Like, just the way that they have their characters. There's a certain vibe with those kind of like stories that you don't really get anywhere else, and it's only in those weird little kind of children's books that you get it. And I fucking love it, man. Yeah, go destroying the flowers. But yeah, like this one is just like a Moomin is like paranoid because like he keeps seeing like comets, like stars with tails, like little comets everywhere, and he's like, it's a sign, something terrible's gonna happen. And like everyone's like, I don't know, man. And like all these cute little things happen, and like even before we get to the title, you know, the Moomin, the comet or shiz, you know, they like go to this beach and they find this cute little cave that comes up, and I don't know, they find pearls and shit. And it's just cute, man. It's just fucking cute. I don't know how exactly to describe Moomin, but it's a feeling. It's just nice. It's just nice. It's just like, yay. So, if you ever go to like, I know at Barnes and Nobles, they usually carry Moomin. But if you're ever at like a bookstore or something, and you just want to read a feel-good book, a book that's not just like just cutesy wootsy, but also has a bit of like, there's a bit of suspense. There's a bit of like, oh, who's gonna happen next? But I don't know, there's just so many cool little, like cute little characters and shiz. I don't know. It's just good. I implore you to look at Moomin. But I'm also just a sucker for children's books and stuff. Like, oh, I found this one at that same bookstore. I was very tempted to get it. It was like I think like the goblins. Actually, I think I might have a picture of it. Here we go. The Rainbow Goblins by Uldiriko. I believe is what it is. But yeah, it's got such a cool aesthetic to it, cause like the art is just something like straight out of like, I don't know, like it's really cool, cause in the book it focuses more on the backgrounds than like the goblins and stuff, cause like, okay, basically the story is there's these goblins, right, that eat rainbows. It's these 7 gray goblins that correspond with like the colors of the rainbow. So like one of the goblins' name is red, one of them is named blue, one of them is named purple, and indigo and shiz, and so on, right? And so their whole thing is that they use these lassos in order to sip up rainbows. And there's this valley that's like just filled with rainbows that hasn't been touched by them. And they're like, you know what? Frick it. We're gonna go to this valley. We're gonna get fat off these rainbows and just keep sucking on rainbows, right? And so, the creatures, they're like, oh my god, the goblins, man, they're gonna destroy our valley. And so they devise a plan to try and get rid of the goblins. I'm not gonna say anything else, because I don't want to spoil that for you. You're just gonna have to, you know, grab the grab the book yourself if you can find it. But the art, man, like, it's almost like maybe like it reminds me of like those fantasy books you'd see growing up with like the really cool art in them and stuff, and just it's just really pretty how it does it. I don't know. But yeah, that high fantasy kind of artwork. It's just cool, man. But that's what I love about, like, looking at children's books. Is that, yeah, sometimes you get, like, Billy doesn't like cheese, you know? And it's about this goat who doesn't like cheese, and everyone's like, Billy, but you gotta eat cheese! And he's like, no, I'll never eat cheese. And then he finds out that, oh, cheese is good for you. And then his mommy and goat is like, oh, Billy, you got to eat your cheese. And he's like, but I don't want to eat cheese, mother. It's kind of freaked up. What if that cheese comes from you? And she's like, it's okay, because I love you. And then they all live happily ever after in the end. And then Billy eats his cheese. But there's some... Every so often I find a children's book that surprises me. I'm like, shiz. That's kinda cool though. Like, I wanna read more children's books on stream and stuff. Like, I think it'd be cool if I did like hand cam stream style, and like, you know, that way I could actually like show off the pages, because that's the thing that I love about these children's books, is like the art to them. Like, you don't get the full effect when I'm just like reading, like, you know, like reading Rainbow style, or like, I don't know if you guys had this growing up, but like, I remember at my library there was this lady who'd come in every so often, and she would read books and stuff. And, you know, we'd sit down for reading time, and it was cool, and I'd find out about books that way, you know? I don't remember what books she read, but just the fact that she read them at all has kind of stuck with me, even now as an adult. And I think it's cool. And I don't know. I think that'd be cool to do on streams. I'm kind of nervous about doing it in person because, like, every kid is just so different, you know? And, like, what if there's a kid that just won't shut up, you know? He's just trying to be a little shy the whole entire time. And, like, I can't... It's so hard to, like, tell a kid no, especially if he's, like, you know, a kid who's like, well, I'm gonna tell my mommy on you and say all this terrible stuff, or I just don't want to get in trouble myself. Like, I'm scared of their parents. And again, maybe it's just me overthinking it. I don't know. Guys, stop being such a dicks to Timmy here, man. Get the fuck out of here. But I don't know. I would at least like to do it on stream sometime. Oh. Just realized my phone went down on me. Oh, stream's doing good still. We're doing good? Yeah, we're doing good. Oh, we're doing great. Man, I fucking love this song, man. This song right here is the main reason why I want to go back and play through, like, those old Harry Potter EA games. Ugh. It's just so good, man. Like, I remember my sister, Aura, because she would play these games a lot growing up, right? And sometimes she'd leave to have to go to do something, and so she'd leave it on the menu screen for a while. And this is like the menu theme. And I remember I'd just sit at the desk and just stare at the menu for like what seemed like hours, right? And I would just... It was just so magical to me, man. Like, I want to collect the cards and stuff, like the witches, wizards cards and stuff, and read up, and they'll be like, oh god, they're so cool. think it's neat. But yeah, one of these days on stream, if I can figure out a way to get that game to work, I will play it for you guys. I will. I want to. Desperately. I've been, like, begging my partner to be like, hey, I know you're good at finding hard to get games. And he's like, nah, you're more the emulator person in this relationship. I'm like, fuck, I am. Like, okay, he's really good with, like, computers and coding. And, like, other stuff. But, like, I don't know, I'm the one who, like, you know, I don't know how much, you know, like, you know, I still have the 7 Cs for my 3DS and, like, Wii U and shiz, you know, so, I don't know, man, it's just, it's like, frick, I have to figure out a way to do this, but I've never, like, PC games, I feel like, are so hard to, like, I don't know, find the right... Yeah, well, okay, I haven't really looked too hard into it, so maybe it's a lot easier than I think. I just get more nervous with them, I guess, because I've mostly just done, like, console games and stuff. So maybe I'm just overthinking things. I don't know. Probably. But... I don't know. So pretty though. Ah, yes, of course. I get the skeleton from the Birdman. Of course. The bird that eats man. The Birdman. Alright, wait, what do I do? Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta do this. Like, wait, how do I open the door? Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta do the ball, and then that slams into that wall. Yeah. Also, what the heck is going on with the music? Oh, that's the end. No! No! Get out of here! Stop it, YouTube autoplay. Let me think. You know, I'm just gonna play the first one again. There we go. There we go. Ah, shoot! I must. I think. How much longer do I want to play for? It is. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours. Okay. See, what am I doing? Where am I going? Actually, wait, what am I doing? Where am I supposed to go? I completely lost myself. Nicholas Flamel, please help me. I need that yellow paint in my video games. I lost myself for a second there. I didn't know what to do. I have to do broomstick stuff because I'm a cool broom boy. I'm the one who flies. And I'm the one who fixes bridges. I am the chosen one. I am the brosen one. The one who bros. The one who goes. The one who lives. Yeah, imagine just being like, ah, yeah. I'm so cool. I'm the one who lived. That's why I'm the chosen one, man. I mean, okay. To be fair, I guess, like, it is... Oh, dream, good. Okay. Just gonna make sure. Keeps going, like, black screen out. But, like, I guess it is kinda cool that, like, Harry did live through, like, a killing curse. You know, one said to, like, you know, nobody else lived through, right? You know, you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, how the heck did he survive that? Then you gotta think, well, has nobody else ever, you know, lived through that, though? Nobody else has, like, died for the sake of someone else? Because, like, he survived it because of love, right? So, has nobody else, you know, survived, you know, Avada Kedavra? Oh shit, that's a lot. Oh, dash one. Oh, dash one. Dash one. But nobody else has survived it before? Nobody else died for the sake of a loved one? Blasted back at the other person? Or is it just like no one that we know of, you know? Is that how we get through it? I don't know, man. It's these things that you gotta think about, man. But also I understand that Harry Potter was originally gonna be a children's book. And sometimes things just don't need answers. Sometimes things are just the way they are. But this is why I'm like, I'm gonna try and like, there's so many little things that's like, well, there's so many plot holes and shiz if you really look at things. And I'm like, it's these things, as someone who wants to tell a story someday, that I'm like, ah, shoot, I gotta think about that, man. What if someone asks about, like, why does Bob over here have a bracelet in this scene, but, like, in this scene he doesn't? Does that mean he's not Bob? Is there a secret second Bob that doesn't appear in this scene, but appears here? Does Bob secretly have a twin? The bracelet twin and the non-bracelet twin? Like, you know, and it's stuff like that that you don't think of. I don't think the filmmakers ever thought about the bigger Luke. But here we are. You know, and now there's theories about, like, oh, the bigger Luke theory. And I know it's, like, mostly a joke theory. But, you know, I don't know. And I guess it does add to, like, some theories do add to the fun of things. But some of them, like, okay, how much is just a cute theory and how much of it is a plot hole, you know, for things? Sometimes it's like, it's okay to have unanswered questions, or sometimes it's okay to have little things like that, you know? It makes things a bit more spicy and interesting. And then sometimes it's like, no. That was just a plot hole. Like, how far is too far until it gets into plot hole territory? And it's these things I think about. Also, I got Percy. Is it? Did I pull the Carrot Tops because he's a Carrot Top? I think I just finally got that joke. I never understood. Wait, why is it that you get Percy Weasley from, like, Hagrid's garden? Why not, like, in the dormitories or something? They freaking did a ginger joke. They thought they were so clever for that. And you know what? Maybe they were. Maybe they were kind of cute for that. I saved a little boy. Oh shoot, Match came back. And now they're gone. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop things here for now. Yeah. But when we return, we'll do like Quidditches, and hopefully nothing terrible will happen to Harry. It'd be terrible. It's just heartbreaking. But anyways, before I lose my mind even more, I will see you beautiful boys in the next stream. Whenever the heck that should ever be. But until then, I hope you're lovelies. you lovely boys. Have a beautiful day. And as always, and forever, bye. Baby.